Meghan Sussex gave us a few new updates yesterday. One, an update on how she spent her Mother's Day, and two, a new profile photo and a new video. We got a lot to get into, so let's get started. Hey y'all, thank you so much for clicking on my video, and if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm excited to talk about several new updates that we got from Meghan Sussex herself. First, a day at Disney with the family. Meghan let us in because, of course, we're her internet family. So she shared her Mother's Day with not only her real family, but her global family of Sussex squaddies. So I'm excited to talk about that. We also have to talk about her new profile photo and the video for As Ever. And before we even get into that, because that video was loaded, those were some beautiful shots. I mean, that was gorgeous. Like every outfit looked good. I love the product placements. I just love their whole vibe at As Ever. And they do a really good job of marketing the items and the brand true to form. I really love their marketing and I love how they just present themselves in general. But I have to pause and say that profile photo, that stopped me dead in my tracks. I did not see that on her socials first. I actually saw that on Threads. I was scrolling and I believe, I want to make sure I get her name right, but I believe it was Lynn Cove, Lynnncov. If I'm not mistaken, she posted it and that was the first place I saw it. And I was like, where did she get this photo? Like the only thing I could comment was stunning, stunning, stunning. I was completely blown away by that photo. And that was just her chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Like she wasn't even like super posed and like super made up. And it wasn't this big dramatic thing. I was just like, ma'am, I'm aware that you're beautiful. We talk about your level of attractiveness inside and out all the time. But there are moments where you just get reminded how beautiful she is, because usually but often when you see someone who is aesthetically beautiful and just gorgeous, sometimes the inside and the personality don't exactly match, and that absolutely takes away from the whole. But because Meghan is so generous and she just has that warm personality, she's super friendly and super humble from what we can see and from what people who've met her have said. A lot of times you gravitate to that aspect of her and you have to pause and say, while all of those traits are beautiful and those are the most important, let us never forget how gorgeous you are on the outside too. Like, I know that's not the most important or the most interesting thing about you, but can we never forget that? Because ma'am, you have a face sculpted by God. Like my goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful person inside as well as out. That's just unreal. When Prince Harry said it stopped the conveyor belt, he meant that. And we can see exactly what he saw, even with a dog filter. Okay. So anyway, we have to talk about that profile photo update. We've got to talk about the video from As Ever. And of course we have to talk about the day at Disney. I'm also going to be including a small excerpt from Feminagra. Y'all know they're my fave. Did y'all know Feminagra has a YouTube? I just found that out. I'm going to link them below under sources. So if you want to follow their YouTube, you can, because I can imagine what kind of really great content they're pushing out in video form as well, because I love their website. So I'm going to be deep diving on their YouTube today, but I'll share that in the description box below. Anyway, before we get into all that, if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Another win for those of us who follow Meghan on Instagram. You can find her at Meghan. She updated with a day at Disney with the family. Her, Harry, the children, and Queen Doria, her mother, spent the day at Disney. We saw them interact with several characters, walking around, taking photos, and she even included a video to her stories depicting Queen Doria hugging Mickey and Minnie, and of course, Meghan was hugging Princess Lilibet. There was also this one photo that just stole my heart, Cinderella giving a very warm embrace to Princess Lilibet. And I was like, from one princess to another, you get it, you get it. But Meghan updated these photos as well as the video. It was very sweet. It looked like they had a wonderful time. I saw an article in Feminegra about Mother's Day and Meghan's upload to Instagram, and I found it interesting, so I wanted to read just an excerpt from it. The full article is linked in the description box below if you want to read the whole thing. But it says headlines ran about Meghan's, quote, mysterious radio silence. One piece actually wrote that Meghan Sussex stayed silent on Instagram as she avoided publicly marking Mother's Day in the US, as if Mother's Day is a public performance she owes the world. The same press that routinely accuses Meghan of oversharing, using her children for attention, and turning every family moment into a PR opportunity now panics because she didn't share. You can't make this up. While the tabloids were busy manufacturing mystery, Meghan did something far more effective than issuing a statement. She simply showed her own life on her own platform. The next day, on her own Instagram, she shared photos and videos from a family day at Disneyland. Princess Lilibet meeting Cinderella and Princess Aurora, Doria Ragland getting a cute Disney moment with Mickey Mouse, and a relaxed, joyful family trip that needed no tabloid interpretation. There was no press conference, no carefully staged announcement, and certainly no mystery to solve. She was at Disneyland with Prince Harry, Prince Archie, Princess Lilibet, and Doria, celebrating the children's birthdays and extending Mother's Day. That's it. The only people who didn't know were the tabloid writers who forgot that Meghan has her own platform and doesn't need them to verify her life. Oh, and by the way, Meghan did quietly refresh her Instagram profile picture for the first time since she returned to the platform, and her brand, as ever, debuted a website redesign with new footage. So the woman is obviously a very busy woman. Feminegra went on to say, this is the Meghan Sussex media trap in real time. A family post becomes proof that she is using her children for attention. No post at all becomes a mysterious silence, a hidden message, or an attempt to avoid Mother's Day. Which pause, how does that narrative even make sense? Meghan is a mom who has a great relationship with her own mom. And Prince Harry famously had a wonderful relationship with his mother, and he venerates her every opportunity he has. Why would either of them avoid Mother's Day? That narrative doesn't make sense. But since when have the media tabloids ever made sense when it came to Harry and Meghan? But that's just such a crazy thing to say. Anyway, there is no winning move because the game isn't about her behavior. It's about the need to produce Meghan content every single day. Presence becomes a headline. Absence becomes a headline. Silence becomes a headline. The Express actually wrote that her lack of activity was surprising because she had marked Mother's Day publicly the previous year. Translation, they expected a repeat content drop and she didn't deliver. So now they wrote about her not delivering. Keep in mind, Meghan has only been back on Instagram for the better part of a year. The absurdity was impossible to miss. The UK media were angry that they had been denied dozens of stories and countless clicks on an otherwise soft Sunday. And then there's the contradiction that writes itself. Prince William and Kate Middleton, the so-called future of the monarchy, were both out last week. These are the same popular royals, and I am using quotes when I say that. The media never misses a chance to place at the center a favorable poll or glowing future of the firm narrative. Yet somehow, the focus still drifted back to Meghan. How is the press this bothered by a woman it keeps calling irrelevant? She is supposedly irrelevant, but her Instagram silence became a national mystery. And I also want to point out, it superseded those so-called popular royals. But anyway, and that's my tidbit. That's not in the article, but I find that hypocrisy so insane. It's laughable if it wasn't so frustrating. But that's just part of the whole media game. They'll use Meghan whether she does anything, whether she doesn't. Her existence feeds their families. It's pathetic because they could just focus on her work and they could actually operate with integrity and a soul and they could still make money. They would probably make even more money. But the fact that they chose to go the low down route, I just think that speaks to who they are. And the organizations that choose to publish that trash, it speaks to who they are as well. Anyway, it's wonderful to see that Meghan had such a wonderful day at Disney, her and the whole family. It seems like they just had a great time. That embrace from Cinderella to Princess Lilibet was so cute. I thought that was adorable. And then there's this other shot of Prince Archie hiding behind a pillar and Meghan laughing. I love those shots. And the whole family shots. They all look like they just had a wonderful time. Did you guys see the update? And have you commented? Did you like? Did you share? I always encourage people to, if you are a fan of Meghan's, follow her on Instagram if you have an account and engage. Let her know that we love the content, so she'll keep it coming. But we have to talk about something that was quickly noted in the article. Meghan's profile picture update. So again, if you're on her Instagram, we were spoiled, okay? Not only did we get new content from Disney, but she has a new profile photo, a beautiful photo, might I add. Meghan made a few quiet updates connected to her lifestyle brand as ever, including new photos, a refreshed Instagram profile image, and a short-lived detail on the brand's website that caught attention. Meghan updated her Instagram profile picture with a small change. It appears consistent with the visual direction of As Ever. The new image presents a more casual and natural look in keeping with the brand's tone. Soon after we noticed the change to Instagram, As Ever shared a reel with new images of Meghan. The latest images tied to As Ever continue the same aesthetic seen in earlier releases. The photos feature a soft, natural style with neutral tones and a relaxed setting. Overall, they align closely with the brand's established look and feel rather than introducing a major shift. One of the more notable developments was the brief appearance of a clothing size chart on the As Ever website. The chart was visible for a short time before being removed. There has been no official comment on the change. However, the presence of a size chart could suggest that apparel or size-specific products may be under consideration. The removal may simply indicate that the information was posted earlier than intended. Now, one thing I will say is Meghan is known for a lot of things. She does a lot of things very, very well. She contributes a lot just to the zeitgeist in general. Like, she has so many things going on. But I must say, Meghan's fashion and style is amongst the main things that people associate with her. And people globally have been waiting with bated breath for anything fashion related from Meghan. And so if that's a big if, this is an indicator that apparel or some kind of clothing, whether that's a partnership or a full-on line or a capsule collection, whatever it may be, may or may not be, if this is an indicator that we could be getting apparel, I can already tell you, you better have your hand taped to your computer. Tape it to the mouse, tape it to your phone, because the moment anything with a thread in it goes up with Meghan's name on it, people are going to buy it immediately. It's going to sell out before you can even blink. Thank you so much for watching the SharionSade YouTube channel. I appreciate you watching my content. If you haven't already, please don't forget to go ahead and like this video by hitting the thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to comment along the way. If you feel so inclined, please don't forget to share so that more people can find us. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Now let's get back to the video. Circling back to the Feminagra article, I love that they pointed out that regardless of how Meghan celebrates, it's going to make international news. Those people are absolutely obsessed with her. Meanwhile, she's just at Disney having fun with her family. You have to love it. Anyway, that full Feminagra article is in the description box below, as well as the whatmeghanwore.net article that I pulled from to talk about the new reel, as well as the new photos that went up for As Ever. Both of those articles are linked in the description box below. Thank you, Meghan, for starting our week off on a very high note. I'm excited to see whatever changes or updates or evolution that we're getting from As Ever. I'm just happy to be along for the ride, and I can't wait to see what we get next. You guys let me know your thoughts on all of this: the profile picture update, the new photos from As Ever, the new reel, the photos on Instagram of their day at Disney, as well as all the other updates we've discussed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I am getting caught up on responding to comments. I'm so sorry for the delay, you guys. You'll know I have a second channel, and I've just been trying to figure out a little balance for engagement with comments, because I mean, they pile up pretty quickly. Not just the comments from subscribers, those aren't really piling up, but you'll know I filter them. So I have to go and find subscriber comments whenever YouTube gets panicked and thinks that they're a troll. And so I have so many of those backlogged. So I apologize if I haven't responded in a while. I am going to get caught up on that this week. I apologize, but I appreciate your patience, and I hope you are enjoying the content and the engagement. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will be responding. I will not get backed up on this video, but thank you for your patience regardless. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.